What's up, everyone? This is yours truly. So I just came back from Egypt and I had a blast. So I'm gonna tell y'all the good, the bad, the ugly about it. Um, and some tips in case you want to go in the future. So I say the good thing about it is was just the experience itself. Like for the first time in my life, I got to go to two continents. And well, yeah, because I had to stop in Paris on my way there, so which was which was cool because like I never been to France before, so or to another continent before, so that was that was pleasant. I had a layover that was like almost like 9 hours or something like that, so I got to walk around the city, walk around Paris. I took a couple of photos, so that kind of also chewed out a day that I was supposed to go to Egypt because like my flight left at the 1st of November, but I didn't get there to the 3rd because of the different time zone we're in and the long layover. So, but yeah, that was the good, and just being there. I say the bad thing about Egypt was I gotta say, hmm, I say the bad was maybe the homeless situation there. Um, yeah, people in America, count your blessings because the homeless situation over there, yeah, it makes people here in America look like millionaires. I ain't even saying that just to be funny, but it's bad. Like I saw little kids that were probably, toddlers. They were on the side of the road sleeping. Like they were using a rock as a pillow. I mean that was kind of hard to look at, man. Like so, yeah, count your blessings. I did. I donated some to them. Like I remember there was some kids that they came up to me like right after I left the Great Sphinx, and yeah, they asked me for some money. So what I did is I went to there was a Pizza Hut right across the street from the Sphinx. So I had bought myself some wings. Then I bought them some wings. It was only 10, but it wasn't a lot. But yeah, I bought it for them to split. But it wasn't much. But that's one thing about being Superman. That's one of his weaknesses. He can't save everybody. So I helped some that I could. I say another thing I thought was bad was probably all the stray animals. Like me personally, I got a little soft spot for animals, especially dogs. So there were dogs and cats roaming around the whole country. I mean, I don't know what the humane. I mean, I don't even think the Humane Society or Animal Rescue could go there and save all those animals. I mean, it was bad. Some of them had their ribs showing and digging out trash cans and everything. Man, it was bad. And um, yeah, back to the homeless situation. I gotta say, like, it was. I'm not sure if like how they have orphanages there or whatever, but yeah, but it was kind of sad to see so many homeless children. I say the ugly now, as far as like the ugly part of Egypt, I gotta say was probably the scammers, man. Like I couldn't even like I, I couldn't even bring back no souvenirs because of the scammers, man. I mean, they were just bad. Some of them were following me. Some of them I posted a video of it myself, but some of them were following me for blocks. Some of them followed me to my hotel. Some of them followed me to the tour bus. Some of them followed me to my taxi. Some of them were grabbing on me, like almost. I'm not gonna lie, man. I mean, I almost got in a fight with this one dude at the Giza. He was grabbing on me, trying to be my tour guide. I told him no. And there's a few times I've had to. I'm not gonna lie, I had to cuss a few of them out. I told them to fuck off or leave me the fuck alone, get the fuck lost. It was bad, man. I mean, yeah, like I had watched a video on YouTube somebody posted about like some of the scammers and stuff, and yeah, so I knew like what was up. But yeah, they're everywhere. They're in the marketplace. They're at some of the tourist spots, like the temples and the pyramids. Some of them are at the train station. Some of them are at the hotels. You name it, man. It's just, yeah, man, they everywhere. Some of them probably lie and tell you, like, some of them, like, hell, even some of the taxi drivers and the police are scammers too. Like, for example, like, I had a guard. I was at a temple, and I don't know if he was a guard or if he was just a cop or whatever, but he was telling me, he's like, yeah, there's a good spot right there to take pictures. There's a good spot right there to take pictures. And then afterwards, he gonna ask me for a tip. I'm like, what the fuck, man? So yeah, you just gotta watch out for them. And then I just kind of learned my lesson, just kept ignoring them. Sometimes I put my headphones on just to ignore them. But yeah, they're annoying. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of avoidable, but I mean, it was kind of hard to avoid, but shoot. And then another ugly thing I thought was just the trash there, man. I mean, like, man, like I used to live in New York City, so I always thought the trash there was bad, but it ain't got nothing on Egypt. There's trash everywhere. There's even a building that was just filled with trash. I'm like, damn. And then it's like you had dog, like I said before, you had dogs and cats digging in there looking for food. It's bad. Um, yeah, and the traffic was horrific. Like, if you think here in America, if you think the traffic in New York, Washington D.C., or ATL, or some other big cities like that, or Chicago, L.A., you name it, if you think the traffic there is bad, shit, the traffic in Cairo alone is bad. Like, there's I mean, hell, there like there's even people. It's crazy though. I even see people like riding horses and donkeys and camels on the highway. That's crazy. But yeah, and then like for humans, like pedestrians, if we had to get across the street, like you gotta walk. You gotta walk through traffic to get across the street. I mean, and it could become a full speed. I had to do it just to get across the street. It was hard, but I had to get through it. Like, dang, man, I was just kind of hoping, I make it. Sometimes I just be counting my blessings, hope I can make it across the street alive. But I'll tell you another ugly thing out there was the mosquitoes. The mosquitoes out there were awful. Oh my goodness, man, they were bad. I still got mosquito bites on me right now, all from head to toe. They tore me up. So that's probably the good, the bad, the ugly. But if you ever go out there, I give you some tips on there. Number one, drink you a lot of water. In southern Egypt, it's hot. It's like 100 degrees down there. In upper Egypt, it wasn't that bad. It's probably like, the mid 70s, the lower 80s. So it wasn't that bad up there. And then some other tips. Hey, instead of tipping some of them scammer bitches, tip tip people who have their small businesses, like their restaurants and stuff like that, because with their currency exchange rate is pretty good. Their currency exchange rate with America is pretty good. So yeah, make sure you tip them. Right. Okay. Some other tips, like if you in the temples, if you walking through the temples, make sure there were some people out there that were dressed pretty nice, but if I was you, I would wear some clothes you really don't care about too much, or you don't mind getting dirty, because you will get dirty. And like yeah, and some of the ground and like some of the ground is like kind of uneven. So yeah, watch your step because I had a couple times where I thought I was about to twist my ankle because yeah, there was one time I think I posted a video where I was walking through a tomb and I almost slipped. So yeah, so yeah, be careful going through there. But yeah, that's probably the good, the bad, the ugly about Egypt. Will I ever go back? Probably so. Yeah, I would like to never go back. I didn't get to do everything I wanted to do. Like I didn't get to see the Temple of Horus in the city of Edifu. I hope I didn't say it right. I didn't get to see the Nubian museum. Oh yeah, that's another tip. If you ever go to a museum, if you ever go to the museums, most of them, the only museum you really need to go see is probably the one in the big one in Cairo. That's the only one you really need to see. All the other ones are about the exact same, something very smaller. So the one in Cairo is the only one you need to go to. Some of the temples are quite similar, but they're worth checking every single one of them out though. So yeah, um, that's basically it. I mean, for the most part, I'll probably say I thought Aswan was probably the most beautiful spot of all of them. Yeah, it was probably the most beautiful of all of them. And it was also the hottest too. Um, yeah, all four. I only went to four cities. I only went to the four big ones. So yeah, I wish there was more. I wish I could have done, but there's some stuff I missed. So, but yeah, I definitely want to go back to Africa though. I'm definitely going back to Africa. So, because there's some other countries I want to check out. Like I would like to go to Kenya, maybe Ethiopia, some southern spots like I don't know, maybe Ghana probably. Yeah, this is Nigeria. There's some other places I like to check out in Africa, but other than that, but yeah, I would definitely go back to Egypt if I could. I will also. Here's another thing. They built in a whole nother city right outside of Egypt called. I can't remember if it was called the 6th of October, the 26th of October, but they built like a whole new city there. They got like a big ass mall. It's probably one of the biggest malls I ever went to, and then they got um yeah, they building a whole kind of stuff. They building a bunch of houses, apartments, everything. You name it. They got a whole bunch of cool restaurants out there. So yeah, I would like to go check out all that. I didn't have a lot of time because I didn't really check that out till like the last day I was there. So, but yeah, yeah, maybe hell, maybe next time if I go out there, I'll probably just stay. Also, here's another tip. Instead, do not take the trains. Those little sleeper trains, they're disgusting. Do not take them. Either take the bus, which is cheaper, hell, the buses probably cost about $15 in American. Well, actually, the trains in American money ain't that bad either. But if you're just going from I tell you what, if you're going from like Aswan to Luxor or something, I think that's like about $10. Something that ain't bad. But the sleeper trains, don't take them. Those are disgusting. Those are disgusting. I saw the videos on YouTube. Take just book you a flight on Egypt Air. It's much cheaper. It could be even cheaper, or it's about the exact same price, and you can get there faster. So yeah, that sleeper train's a waste. So don't do it. Um, but yeah, them are some of the other tips I could think of on the top of my head. But yeah, but if any y'all want to ask me something, just feel free to ask. Until next time, peace.